2.
Welcome back, everybody. Kip Kiefer with The Legend. We are on Talking Sports, ABC 3340. Gates are already open at our primary sponsor, Birmingham Greyhound Racing. It is going to be an action-packed weekend. I was going to say Saturday, but also Sunday,
Yes,
big time.
big time.
We'll get to some of those events that are coming up a little bit later. 1 week away from the Kentucky Derby. We'll have a segment coming up on starting to break that down. Just 20 horses. It takes a little doing.
It takes a little doing.
But we will endeavor to get you started to get ready and really come at you with all kinds of information next week on the Kentucky Derby, how you can cash a nice big ticket. I wanted to. This is Talking Sports.
Yes.
And we don't get off the trail very often of the Southeastern Conference and kind of regional things. But something happened in sports a week ago that I found really interesting, and I wanted to get your take on it.
Okay.
In a game between, of all teams, the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals, two really bad teams who are going nowhere, in a game in April, infielder for the White Sox, Tim Anderson, hit a home run in the 4th inning of that game, stood and admired his work as it flew out of the park, flipped his bat around and basically spiked it while staring at the pitcher and ran around the bases. So take a wild guess, Legend, what happened the next time when he faced Brad Keller, the pitcher still in the game, his next at bat. Take a wild guess what happened.
He got clunked.
My question is, this year, Major League Baseball has adopted the slogan, "Let the kids play." Mm-hmm. There are a bunch of exciting young superstars in baseball. It's a good advertising promotional campaign. But if you say let the kids play, and we're going to get into the context of not just baseball, because this extends to all sports, where is, in the Legend's opinion, where is the line drawn between celebrating accomplishment and showing up or disrespecting your opponent?
Well, I think, me and you may disagree on this one.
Okay, good.
I love the U. I love the U. I want to tell you why. Because they brought excitement to the game, their celebrations. I think where it crosses the line, if I get up in your face or make it personal. But if I score a touchdown and I'm 10 feet from you with my back turned celebrating, doing my dance or whatever, then I think that I got that because I scored a touchdown on you. I mean, if you got the interception, you could have did the same thing to me. So I like the Deion Sanders. I like the dance. I like the celebration. I think sports takes it away. And baseball's so long and boring. They need a little excitement. They ought to be clonking folks every other inning, Kip. They ought to have a like hockey, have a mandatory brawl on the 7th inning stretch of a baseball game to bring some excitement. Who wants to watch a baseball game for 3.5 hours?
Well, and you get into a really good point here. Sports is supposed to be entertaining.
Yeah.
It's supposed to
Like
be
us.
fun. And we've, for a long time, the NFL was called the NFL No Fun League.
Yes.
Because they were so strict about celebrations. They've gone completely over the other side now with these choreographed, almost ridiculous celebrations in the end zone. But then you also have college football that if you basically take one step out of line, you're flagged for 15 yards.
Yes, that's ridiculous.
I guess for a young athlete out there, it's all over the board. What is the standard?
Well, like I said, I believe if it's not a personal attack on you, say you score a basket on me, as long as you don't physically get in my face, that's a tech, I believe. That's a violation or a penalty. But if you score a slam dunk on me and then go to the crowd like this, that's that's entertainment. That's sportsmanship. That's like Elvis doing his thing on stage or the Rolling Stones. I'm old school. I know some of y'all young folks not understanding it. But I'm just saying, Kip, let's bring the excitement back. You know what I'm saying? Like Kip and the Legend, we bring the excitement back to Birmingham. Sports needs to allow these young guys. It's a different generation.
Yeah, if
Kip.
you celebrate, I'm not going to throw a pitch at you the next segment.
Please.
But I guess going back to baseball.
Yeah.
You played baseball, I played baseball. When you learn the game, they never sit you down and say these are the things you don't do.
Yes.
But it's kind of like transmitted to you. Mm-hmm. And there's so many things in baseball that are considered, it's fascinating because pitchers talking about this of saying, well, it shows disrespect. I can still respect you and celebrate my. In baseball, you fail 70% of the time as a
Really?
batter. You know, if you bat
And
300,
still
you're
make
in
the
the
Hall
Hall
of
of Fame. So if you hit a long home run, what are you supposed to do? You know, how do you respond to when old school people say, act like you've done it before?
Yeah, I mean, what they want you to do, go around the base.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, come on, Kel. It's got to be exciting. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Me and you talked about it, and they need a clock, a pitch count in baseball. I mean, these games are ridiculously long.
Yeah, they
Kel.
take a long time.
You know, I
well,
mean,
it's a fascinating topic
Yes.
because there's a lot of different opinions, but I think really to sum it up, we do pretty much agree on this that, you know, let's show exuberance, let's show
Yeah.
excitement
Sports is
without, there's a difference between jumping up and down and being excited and giving the throat slash thing.
yeah, don't be stupid about it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I think we've got that defined. Kip
Yeah.
and the Legend have spoken on
We've
the
spoken.
issues. If any of you league commissioners, Greg Sankey, you're right here in Birmingham, we can come help you out with some of this stuff. College football is the worst about this.
Oh, yeah, you're horrible.
Loosen up a little bit. These
Loosen
guys
up,
are 19
Sankey.
or 20 years old.
Really?
Let them have some fun.
Have some fun.
All right.
Celebrate a little bit.
We're back to talk about the Derby in just a moment. Stay with us. It's Talking Sports on ABC 3340.